You know, most of the planes have moving maps, and I think it's very, of course, it's very comfortable to have it, but be aware that like 20 years ago or 30 years ago, the pilots had to take certain spots in the countryside to use for their orientation, and that is something that is slowly vanishing today. And I think that the ability to do this is vanishing, and I think that's something everyone should practice. So take a look at this absolutely stunning scenery. I think it looks gorgeous, if you ask me. Here's a hot air balloon, and you can see, I'm hoping, last time I followed the road it wasn't really there. I just hope that it will be there today. So when we'll turn around this road here, I'm sorry, turn around this mountain here, I hope that I will be able to show you that road that goes into this valley. I hope. Okay, so let's take a look here. Yeah, you can see the road is now here, and this is the main road going through this valley, and it leads us directly to St. Johann. So what we'll do is we'll follow this road, and you can see that this, you know, I told you about these OSM sceneries, and it's nothing more than OSM means open street maps. It's free to use, and you can see these are the real streets that go through these towns, and the simulator just places buildings of approximately the appropriate size to it. And you can see it's not that perfect. You can see some roads breaking off here and ending, but you know, I think that for VFR flying it really does the job. I mean, you will have to compare. I mean, when FTX Global came out, and FTX Global will soon be having the vector, it already has the vector add-on, and it will soon have the open land class, the open LC add-on, and I'm very curious about how FSX will look after those updates. And as I said before, I will try to do the second live stream showing you what FSX looks like on this route. I will try to do it today, because then you will have the immediate comparison. But of course I will upload everything to YouTube, and you will be able to watch all that stuff there. So we are approaching St. Johann. You can see this mountain here is the Wilde Kaiser, which is a very, very famous mountain, and if I am not mistaken, this one's up here is the Kitzbüheler Hahn. If you're interested in skiing and downhill skiing, this is where one of the most famous races in the skiing world takes place every year. This one here, this is the Kitzbüheler Hahn, and if you have a if you have very, very good eyes, you can see the airfield popping up here. Can you see the strip? You can already see it if you have very good eyes. Of course, in real life, probably wouldn't be able to see it yet. And you know what? I think the scenery is absolutely amazing. Let's take a look at it from above. Take a look at this. I think it is gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Okay, so time to start the preparations for the landing. I think we are pretty much set. Okay, and don't be too startled by the look of the airport, because that's an airport. I didn't want to go for the stock airport, because that's, I think, in my personal opinion, that's a disadvantage of X-Plane. All the stock airports, or most of the stock airports, are just the runways with some flat taxiways and no detail at all. So I download, but that's the downside. The advantage is that you can download a lot of freeware airports with, although varying quality. And you can see that. Do you see this barren green texture that just pops in the landscape? So you will see it when we approach the airport, that it's an ugly texture with some flowers, I think. Not very beautiful, but it does the job. And I didn't want to go for the stock airport, so I went for this one. Okay, so I've made a mistake here. I just have to stay a little bit more to the left for the traffic pattern. All right. Okay. So we have the strip down here. I am going to switch off the autopilot now. Reduce power a little bit. And start to descend. going to reduce power now. Pull the nose up in order to lose speed to reach this wide area and extend the flaps to approach position. Then I'm going to descend further, and I will do a steep or a sharp turn to the right in a few moments, and I will try to follow this road to the airfield. Alright, so we'll do our sharp turn now. There's a train moving down there. And there's the strip. So we'll flaps 2. Just push the nose down a little bit. I want to have an approach speed of around 70 knots. So I'm reducing furthermore. Putting the nose up. And flaps into landing position. 70 knots is a good speed for approach here. I'm still a little bit high though, so I'm going to reduce the height a little bit here. .70 knots, it's a good approach speed. You can see textures are flickering now. That's just because this texture is just not so beautiful, but it does the job. So I'm gonna try not to get too slow. Reduce speed, put the nose down. Oh my god. These were birds. Okay, just reduce power idle now, and I hope I will make a better landing than the last time. This is going to be a close one once again. A lot of bouncing. And did you see the birds striking me? See that? Okay. Alright. Not the most beautiful landing. Welcome to St. Johann. We're taxiing to our parking position now, and well, thank you for watching. And I'm trying to do the second stream of this series, which will show you the same routes in FSX, just for you to compare. I'm hoping that I will be able to do this stream today, maybe in an hour or so, or 2 hours. And if not today, I will try to do it this weekend, or in the coming days at least. Okay, so I'm going to taxi to the parking position now, switch off the engine, and park the plane. So until the next time, I wish you all happy landings.